what it truly is. And then when you get around other women who don't have the ability to cut that off and don't have the ability to not be addicted to drama, they can't see the trees for the forest. They can't see that that's not even worth arguing about. Y'all, that's not even a reason for you to ruin your peaceful home. It just isn't. So when women come into my container or in my coaching, I'm going to ask you, why are you trying to make this bigger than what it truly is? Why aren't we trying to lean towards getting help? Why aren't we trying to lean towards him hiring us a nanny, or him hiring us a maid, or him hiring someone so that we can have our time to ourselves, instead of trying to figure out how to get him to do more chores? Like, I don't even want to do chores. I don't like to do any of those things. So why would I want to get someone else involved in doing those extra things? So if you want to be a woman who is spoiled, who is taken care of, baby, you cannot be his nightmare and then think he's going to want to come home more and spend more time with you and try to solve all of your problems. But if you're a joy to be around, if you're fun to be around, he is going to want to put the work in to keep you in that temperature, to keep you where you are happy, where you're smiling, where you're spoiled, where you're just a joy to be around. So those are the things that I found that me and my girlfriends, we all share. All of us share those similarities. One, we do not go and make a mountain out of a molehill. Two, we have high standards. And high standards, these are things that you implement before you get married. A lot of women get into the relationship, then they try to implement some standards they saw on social media, or they try to create some weird standard that they think might be appropriate. Y'all try to go for getting these standards created way before you get in a marriage, and so that you have a foundation. And you can build upon that, but when you try to go in backwards and you try to create standards after you done said I do, that's the worst possible move a woman can make. You're just making your life a lot more difficult. Learn how to relax. Learn how to relax. Be calm. Be cool. Be collected. Be still so that you can solve a problem if needed to be. And you don't have to blow up. You don't have to blow up. The similarities that I've seen, that women that are provided for, taken care of, spoiled, rotten, they are easy to be around. Are you easy to be around? Are you easy to be around? Are you a joy to be around? When people are around you, do you instantly make other people happy? Not by being a class clown, not by being a clown, not by being, extra and seeking attention. I'm saying, when you get around people, do you immediately calm the situation? When you get around people, is your energy enticing? When you get around people, can you just be there and just be, and people still gravitate towards you and just enjoy your energy? Think about it. Are you moving in that manner? Or have you taken your advice from social media that tells you to be a bitch, basically, to everybody, and you think that's going to be able to land you that high value guy, that high caliber guy, not realizing that's the reason why they move around. That's the easiest way to cycle through. Trust me when I tell you, high caliber men will move around faster than the average man ever will. He won't put up with his life being a chaos or chaotic, not in the manner that I'm seeing on social media. But the similarities that I see that women have, that are when they're taken care of and spoiled, they're not sitting around here talking about, oh, Brill, do you think that he like me? Do you think that, what do you think I need to do in order for this guy to like me because this guy got some money? Or what do you think I need to say because this guy got some money? Women that are trying to get spoiled, want to be taken care of, want to be provided for, they are not focused on a man's pleasure. They're focused on their own first. They're focused on their own pleasure first so they can vet the proper guy to give access to. All right, I don't want to talk to myself. I just want to come up here because before I take off my makeup and get ready to lay it down. But spoiled women are easy to be around. They are easy to have a conversation with. They are easy to talk to. They are a joy to be around. Now, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Most women want to talk about what if he isn't? What if he isn't doing what he's supposed to do in order for you to be a joy? Then the answer to that is very simple. Let's not make things difficult. Let's not make things complicated. What we going to do? We're going to move around. We are not going to stay in a space where we don't feel safe and secure in the first place. We're not going to stay in a space where we're not getting what we need out of a relationship in the first place. See, that's very simple. That's why I say sometimes I think we're getting to a point you're complicating things, and things can be very easy. And if you follow me on YouTube, some of you don't. You follow me on YouTube, I teach you about being at ease and being free. Being at ease and being free. You do not have to live a life of struggle. You do not have to live a life of hardship. You do not have to live a life where you don't know where you stand in that relationship. You just don't have to. We have to learn how to make the hard decisions and move around. Our intuition has already told us that this person isn't going to give us what we need anyway. If this person is ignoring you, this person isn't calling you back, this person isn't texting you, this person isn't taking you on dates, this person isn't trying to, court you, he is not trying to romance you, he's not doing anything that's going to make you light up, going to make you feel safe, going to make you feel secure, then move around. The answer is very, very easy. We just don't want that answer. We think there's some kind of secret sauce, some kind of secret equation, some kind of secret that someone isn't telling us to get a man to do what we want them to do. It's very simple. If he wants you, he will. If he wants you, he will. It's very simple. If he likes you, he will. If he want to be with you, he will. If he sees a future with you, he will. If he want to marry you, he will. If a man want to, he will. We don't complicate these things. And that is another thing that I see on social media is you all are complicating things. You're making it difficult. You're making it complicated, and you don't have to. The thing is, if you make something small complicated, confusing, you'll make the big things confusing and complicated. And you don't want your life like that. Trust me when I tell you, I know women who have lived that life of confusion, not having an understanding of relationships, deciding not to master the game, deciding to rely on luck. And I guarantee you, and I want to let you know, they don't have the same lifestyle that I have. We truly don't have anything in common because I have freedom and they don't. I have freedom and they don't. And that's unfortunate. But everybody can't be saved. Some people aren't willing to listen. Some people don't want it. They don't want it for themselves. And you can't make them have it. You can't make them take it. You just can't do anything. Some women, let me tell y'all the unfortunate of this. The unfortunate of this is that every woman will not be provided for. That is the unfortunate of this. Some women will be denied their birthright. Some women will be denied their birthright of safety, security, and freedom and expression and creativity. Some women will never experience it in their lifetime. Maybe in the hereafter, maybe in the next life, but they will never experience it on earth just because of the fact that they have a belief, they have decided that it gets to be hard for them. The thing is, y'all have to stop listening to people who are telling you everything is a struggle. Marriage is not a struggle, it's wonderful. Love is not a struggle, it's wonderful. Having children is not a struggle, it's wonderful. Having friends is not a struggle, it's wonderful. Social media is not a struggle, it's wonderful. The thing is, the reason why it's wonderful to me, because I have a different perspective and I perceive things a whole lot differently than the world. And I also know that when it gets to a place where I'm not feeling it, or it's not treating me right, or that my intuition is going off, it's like your little alarm clock and it's telling me I need to let it go, baby, I'm gonna move around. So I can get back to the space where I can just enjoy my life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is for the living, not the dead. So you can either grow or you can slowly die. And every woman has a choice. The unfortunate thing of it, every woman is not going to make the right choice. And some women are going to pass up their birthright of freedom, creativity, expression, femininity. They're going to pass this up. They're going to pass it up because they have decided it's going to be a struggle. They decide it get to be hard. They decide that they can't have anything unless they get it out of the mud. They decided that it can't just be given to them. They decide they can't have a life of ease. And these are all beliefs. These are all beliefs. When you get your mind right, baby, everything starts falling in alignment. Everything start falling in alignment. I've always been very honest about being and having that mind